Hello and welcome back to the Taylor Seminars, where we talk about how Taylor Swift turns life into poetry. My name is Hannah, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Exquisite. Hello.
Hi, Hannah.
Oh my gosh. If you don't know everybody, I am back in Los Angeles. So we are recording back
With her so-called friends,
with,
by the way.
they are my friends. Thank you. I still feel so New York when I'm in LA. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have my regular podcast set up. Um, Apologies for the delay with all the traveling. It has just been crazy, but it is actually romantic to be here with you all yet again.
It is actually
You like that? You
romantic.
like that? I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. It is after, we had eldest daughter, and then we had the crushing uh, ruin the friendship. Now we get into some fun here. We've talked about Taylor, taking on personas in this
Mm-hmm.
album, and this one she is fully jumping into this. Uh, I don't give a
Mean
fuck
Girl.
persona. Yeah, mean girl persona. Yeah, like persona.
And it's so fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a song that's not supposed to be that serious. Like, it's literally not that serious.
It's not. It's not that serious. And even Taylor is like, it's not that serious, you guys.
Yeah, yeah. And I will say, we'll talk about who the potential muse is, but I'm pretty sure that if I were the subject or one of the subjects, per se, of this song, I would be flattered. Like, this is actually romantic. It is a
It's
great song.
romantic. I would be flattered, but I also would never mention that I know it's about me because listen, that's just admitting exactly what she's saying. I would never mention it.
I could see that. And in that way, yeah, like, making a response to the song would kind of be the tell. Like, if you made the
Yeah.
response, then you know you're saying it's about you. And so
Yeah.
we'll see. But um, in any case, we'll zoom out. We'll go a little more macro. So this is track
Hmm.
7 on The Life of a
Hmm.
Showgirl. Obviously written and produced by Taylor, Max, and Shellback. And when you first saw the song title, a lot of people were like, "Oh, is it a love song?" And it kind of is. You would say it's a
It
love
is a
song.
love song. It is a love song, you know?
Yeah.
It's very much a love song.
Yeah, it's yeah, well, and okay, well, let's just dive into it, and then we can talk about what we see
Yeah.
behind it.
Well, we could say what Taylor in her The Life of a Showgirl release party. She was like, in her industry, the highest form of like love and appreciation is attention.
Yeah.
And she said she wrote the song after she realized there was somebody who was doing like a lot, a lot, and she hadn't realized that like they were thinking about her so much. And so she's like, "Oh, that's the highest form, like you're giving me attention. This is great. Thank you. Like here's the attention you asked for."
Yeah, yeah,
Uh
yeah. Yeah, someone having a one-sided adversarial relationship that you didn't know about. And yeah, it's
mhm.
yeah, thank you for spending all this time on me, right? Like, I'm flattered. Okay, so
And now let me give you a token of my affection
yeah.
in return.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here we go. I heard you call me boring Barbie when the cokes got you brave. High fived my ex, and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Some people might be offended. Which, what a song. Let me
What an
read.
opening.
Yeah, the clean version says, I heard you call me boring Barbie when you're out feeling brave. So the Coke line did not stay in the clean version, just so you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, to be called boring Barbie, you know, it's a diss, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm this plastic toy, this kind of model of what a pop star slash, like, idealized person, but I'm boring. Like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Barbie, but a boring Barbie is really an oxymoron because Barbie can do anything,
Yeah.
right? She's supposed to be the it girl.
Yeah, and also like calling somebody a Barbie doll, like sometimes that's just another way of calling them basic.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, "You're calling me boring and basic." whatever.
Yeah. But it's only
Um,
when the Cokes got you brave, right? Like you do
yeah,
it.
you wouldn't dare talk all that shit to my face.
Hmm. It's when,
Only
you get a little bit, uh, have some released your inhibitions, I guess.
you have some stimulants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And uh, and if you don't know, coke is cocaine. High fived my ex, right? So like you were cheering him on when he said, "Hey, I ghosted her," and
Hmm.
you were like cheering, you were celebrating.
Yeah, you were excited. Um, and I think like from this first verse, we immediately get like I heard you call me, which means it's something that's been happening behind Taylor's back.
Right.
Like so somebody in your circle let me know what you be saying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. 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 I
somebody
heard.
who's around,
Yep.
they told me. They say whenever you get high, you like to talk about me. You
Mm-hmm.
get high and I come up.
Yeah.
Um,
And you didn't tell me because you thought that I would be offended, right? Because that's kind of the insinuation behind the some people might be offended. Like there's a reason why you
mhm.
didn't say it to my face because you thought I'd be pissed, right?
You
That you
thought it
thought
would hurt my
I would
feelings.
retaliate. So I guess this is a good place to say, right? Like the muse per se is Charlie XCX, who opened for Taylor in the Reputation tour.
Hmm.
Um, Charlie has mixed feelings about opening for Taylor,
Yeah,
and
she said it was like opening for kindergartners.
yeah, and then she is close. She is now married to a member of the band 1975. Obviously, the
Hmm.
front man is Maddie Healy, who was in a relationship with Taylor Swift and is rumored, allegedly, probably ghosted her, as seen in "The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived" slash "The Tortured Poets Department," the song,
Hmm.
and the song "Sympathy Is a Knife" is seen
Allegedly.
allegedly also about her insecurities seeing Taylor, especially Taylor, around her then boyfriend, Maddie Healy. And this is obviously, I think the one thing that's clear is this is not obviously all that happened between them. Clearly, they're both women in the music industry. There might have been other things that might have triggered that are not in the song.
Hmm.
So she's just listed three things, right? And there might be a
Hmm.
longer list, but these are the
Yeah.
three that
And
she's proposed.
yeah. And also, I just like to point out that just this opening line lets us know it's more than just the song. We
Yeah.
know Taylor as like an artist respects the playing field of writing music about how you feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like sh- keep it on the field. Like there's this saying with like sports people, like when you're on the field, you can say like you can talk a lot of shit on the field,
Yep.
and that's allowed. But the second you bring things that like are outside the field into it, or you take it off the field, then it's like okay, you're crossing a line. Like keep it
Exactly.
on the field.
Yeah.
Um, and so it's like if you're gonna write a song about me, that's great. Like I respect it. Sure, say what you want. That's your truth. Um, but she tells us like you're talking about me behind my back.
Yeah.
Like boring Barbie is not a lyric in any Charlie song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's this idea that uh, there's other things being said or done or insinuated that Taylor does not appreciate. And again, we're not saying this is Charlie. It could be any other artist or person about Charlie, or
Hmm.
not about Taylor, right? Like it could be an amalgamation.
Yeah.
But would you like to do the chorus?
Yes. But it's actually sweet all the time you spent on me. It's honestly wild, all the effort you've put in. It's actually romantic. I really got to hand it to you. No man has ever loved me like you do,
It's
which is so,
so funny, right? Like
so funny.
the the fine line she has between being genuine and condescending in this song and especially in this chorus
Hmm.
is phenomenal, right? Like,
It's so good.
oh, you shouldn't have, like
It's literally like, oh, you shouldn't have, and that's so nice. And actually, literally, who's putting in this effort? Like, you're writing these songs for me, and you're talking about me, and you're giving me so much attention. Like,
And
it literally is. She's
and I will say,
she's
so
patronizing. She's being patronizing.
this whole thing is true, Sympathy and Knife is a really good song. Of all the songs written about Taylor, there have been many. It is a good song. Right? Like if you liked
Mhm.
Brat, a lot of people really like that song. And so to and there have been some not great songs, as in like they're just like whatever songs like written about Taylor. And so the fact that you put in such an effort to make a great song, like thank you.
I know. Like, thank you. Like, that is so kind. And it also just lets me know, like, I can inspire. Wow, I inspire like really good music.
And I did forget to mention, I guess this is a good time to mention, Charlie does have a song called Everything is Romantic. And so for this song to be called Actually Romantic is very funny to me.
Yeah. And there are some people. Well, I'll circle back to this, but I'm just saying, I think this song could have been meaner if she really wanted it
Yeah.
to be mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I
if
think,
she wanted it to be mean, it could have been mean.
yeah. But this song, I think it does have obviously the condescending air, but that's it. That's the worst it is a little bit condescending, a little patronizing, but it's not, knifing someone and twisting it. It's more or less harmless. It's funny.
Yeah.
I
It's
all
poke because the thing that makes it like, and it basically does make it like the meanest you could be to somebody who is like you make me sick because you're nice to me, and I am suicidal because you're so nice and so perfect. I'm never gonna be you. Is to continue to be nice and perfect. Well,
That's
I
so
am that, and I'm
funny.
so sorry you're never going to be me. And I'm sorry it keeps you up all night.
Yeah. And I think it's so because it's Taylor's not being, yes, this is a persona, but she's still being very much herself, like in that oeuvre.
Hmm.
And she's just yeah, I'm not gonna change because you think that, because I make you insecure. Like that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. And so,
Like,
and I want you to know it doesn't even bother me, right? It's fine. Like you can work this out on your own, and I will be here, and I hope you figure it out. Like, like
exactly. And honestly, I want you to keep writing music about me. Like, it feels really good. Like, it's romantic. Like, this effort you're putting in, I didn't even know you were putting in that much effort.
yeah,
That's why she's like, it's honestly pretty wild. Like, whoa.
yeah, and the production in the verse to this chorus has been so good. I think it's pretty sparse in the beginning, and then it just kind of builds, and the electric guitar, this kind of like 2000s like rock,
Hmm.
really works with the electric
It
guitar like
gives rock
distorted.
boy band,
Yeah,
which is like, that basically is like those love songs of that era. It
yeah,
sounds like that.
yeah. It's and yeah, I know man has ever loved me like you do is such a funny line. Like it's so funny.
Like,
uh,
oh my goodness. No
yeah,
man has ever done this much for me. I saw someone when people were making a bunch of bad faith arguments, because of course they do. I saw someone being like, is that not crazy to write that line while in a relationship? And I was like, you're just not being a serious person. How is that your critique?
yeah. No,
That
it's
it's crazy to write this line.
it's clearly the whole song is in a persona, and it's funny, and it's a joke. It's the whole thing's a joke, and like what I mean, like as in it really is good. I'll do verse 2. Hadn't thought of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny valentines. And I know you think it comes off vicious, but it's precious, adorable, like a toy chihuahua barking at me from a tiny purse. That's how much it hurts. How many times has your boyfriend said, "Why are we always talking about her?"
I actually love this verse so much.
It's
I love this
so
verse so
funny.
much because it's so funny. That's the whole part of this. Like sometimes Taylor will write a song where she's like, I'm not bothered, and you can tell like she's a little bit bothered.
Hmm.
Um in this song, like literally listening to the song, you can tell like she genuinely was like, oh, okay, this is happening.
Yeah.
Um and someone may have been trying to make their whole rollout about being the anti me, and I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
um and she was really like, I really even wasn't thinking about you. Like, even when I was backstage at those concerts, like I was not like, I didn't know me being backstage was causing you to feel this way.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about you. And then I look and it's like, oh, you keep trying to get my attention.
Yeah, I thought these were just
Oh.
I didn't know what these pieces of papers were, but it turns out they're funny. They're Valentines. And it's so condescending to call them funny Valentines. I mean, you could say that they were funny and that they were like not romantic, but also like they're funny as in I thought, they were like I do find them funny. Like, not just
Like,
funny.
OMG, seeing me made you want to go out and buy a gun?
Yes, that for sure from
That's
sympathy from
not
a knife.
laughing.
Um
Like,
and and it's very actually, as she said, funny because in her Spotify Showgirl rollout, I guess, what is it like? Was it like a room? What pop up? A pop up. She had
yeah.
like Happy Valentine's Day like letters like all spread throughout, and we were all like, "Oh my gosh, is that a Valentine from Travis? Like, did he write her a letter? Is that going to be it?" And no, it was referencing this song.
Which again, comedian. Taylor is so funny. And I hope coming out of Showgirl, many real people, like a lot of people missed her humor on TTPD because she was hilarious
She
on
was very
TTPD.
funny.
But she's so funny on Showgirl. And again, it's also like that persona where for Taylor, she's like, sometimes showgirls are catty
Yep.
and they're bitches.
Yep. And this one is.
And
Oh yeah, let's. I guess we kept saying persona, or I kept saying persona without really
mhm.
talking about it. So yeah, we alluded a little bit like very kind of mean girls. You just said catty. How else would you kind of describe this persona?
um Yeah, I'm trying to think like beyond catty and a little bitchy
Yeah,
and
yeah,
literally I feel like Mean Girls, Regina
yeah,
George.
yeah.
Um
Because Taylor herself is usually not condescending, right? She is very empathetic, very try to build people up, like see innocent, right? See um, all these other songs where she's trying to see the best in people. But in this one, she's very clean. She's leaning into more of the, oh, how nice.
mhm.
So I think that's, yeah, very
And
much.
I mean it works because like the whole thing with Sympathy is a Knife is she was like, I don't want you to be nice to me. So Taylor's like, okay, okay. If my sympathy is a knife, let me just let me not be sympathetic. Like,
Yeah, let me just, yeah, that is a good, oh, I love that so much. Excuse me, what do you think about Sympathy as a Knife?
um I think that Sympathy is a Knife is an interesting song in that I think it's fun. I don't particularly like Charlie's voice because I don't like listening to a singer and I can hear their accent. And that's just a me thing. I do not like it to hear somebody's accent. I think you're just being dramatic if you're singing and I still hear your accent. However, I enjoy Sympathy is a Knife, but if Sympathy is a Knife was written about me, I would have been mean. Like there is no like yes, for Charlie to write that, it's like, yeah, that's so cool. That's so vulnerable to admit that you have such thin skin, right? Um and I think like it's completely fine and valid and like really awesome. But if you wrote a song about that about me, it would have been gloves off. I would have been like, okay, go buy a gun then. Like
I
I
will
would have been
I will say, yeah, I think the thing that makes that kind of twist is that all the sympathy is just a lie. Like you're calling me a liar, right? Like
hmm
because in the beginning she's like, why can't I grit my teeth and lie, like myself lie? But now you're saying, oh, like she's a liar, like she doesn't, like she's fake. So yeah, to call
like she
someone
doesn't
fake,
actually
just
mean
to
it.
be, just to call someone fake is kind of like an accusation. Whereas if you were just being anxious about yourself, that's a little different.
Yeah. And it's like, what'd you say F me for? All I was trying to do was be nice to you. And now I'm the bad guy in your story for being nice. I would have been mean. I've never done anything for you to you. And like you're in the song being like, can they please break up?
Yeah,
Who like knowing what we know, like Taylor was in a bad way.
yeah.
So I am in a bad way backstage. And all you can hope is that I break up and that I'm heartbroken. And then I find out later on that you cheered for my heartbreak.
And not only cheered,
I would
high
have been
fived him after he
I
said he
would
broke
have
my
been
heart.
Yeah, and
What?
to make matters worse, right? Like the whole time I'm in a relationship with this dude, I'm getting shit from my fans, I'm getting shit from the media, but you can just stay being friends with him and nobody cares.
Ooh.
Like I'm already irritated. And now you're like going back and you're like, this really traumatic thing that happened to me, you are so pleased it happened. No, I would have been so mean. That's why I'm like, this song could have been meaner, and it
Hence,
wasn't.
hence the persona, which kind of holds back the meanness into just this kind of,
Hmm.
what your little barks are precious and adorable, like a toy chihuahua, and not just a chihuahua, a toy chihuahua in a
In
tiny
a
purse.
tiny purse.
Like you are literally like a hamster-sized dog.
Yeah. And you're barking at the big dogs. Like Taylor's like, I'm a big dog and
Yeah,
you are not.
yeah,
And that's why it's cute because I realize I'm so far ahead of you. And people are like, this song is punching down. And I'm like, I think it's okay that it's punching down because you struck first.
yeah, yeah,
Like you started barking at the big dog. Let me bark back. Like, okay. Like it doesn't bother me. But I think the line where Taylor really digs that knife in is how many times has your boyfriend said, why are we always talking about her? Because in Sympathy is a Knife, she's like, my boyfriend's like, why are you gonna keep bringing her up? And she's like, yeah, how many times have you brought me up? I want to know.
yeah. I think
Like,
in Sympathy Tonight, one voice tells me that they laugh. George says, "I'm just paranoid," right? Says he just don't
mhm.
see it. He's so naive, and and she's like, "Girl, like I said, I don't think about you at all, but you think about me so much. Your boyfriend's like, can we stop? Or like, what is going on?"
Like literally, like you're bringing her up again. We're trying to go to bed, and here you go talking about her again. Is it that serious? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that line is so funny. It's
Yeah.
so
And again,
funny.
to zoom out, this I don't think this necessarily has to be about one person, about Charlie, but right there are, I'm sure, lots of people who are obsessed with Taylor Swift, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Why are you always talking about her? I thought you hate her. Don't talk about her. Don't think about
Yeah,
her."
there are people that hate Taylor Swift, or like even people I know who just don't like her, and they will. And I make like a conscious effort. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about Taylor Swift with this person because they're going to annoy me.
Yeah.
But they'll bring her up first, and I'm like, why are you talking about her? You don't like her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you are bringing her up, and for what? Like,
It's because
what's the
it's
reason?
it's because it's actually romantic. It's so sweet, don't you think? Exquisite.
Exactly. It's like you're in love with her too.
I will
Like I
say,
know I really
I
like her.
love all the people in the comments who can use this as like a response when they're like Taylor haters, who are just clearly just Taylor haters, and people could just now say,
Hmm.
"Oh, it's actually romantic." Like she has given Swifties like a shorthand to just.
Exactly. Like, oh, you're a fan. That's why you're acting like this.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
a fan, and
yeah.
it's okay.
And I think she talked about this in an interview where she said, "Yeah, people talking about my album during the first week, even if it's bad, like quote unquote, they're dissing me. It makes it bigger. So like, thank you," which I think is such a flex.
It's so funny. She's like, if you're talking about me, you're helping.
Yeah.
And like honestly, it's true. Like because the more everyone's talking about it, other people are like, well, now I need to go listen to like confirm it's bad, like people are saying.
And then people like it too. It's crazy. Do you want
Yeah,
to do the
it's
bridge?
fun. Yeah, I think this bridge is so funny. It's so fun. Um, you think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business. God's my witness that I don't provoke it. It's kind of making me wet. Like,
Oh my. I will say this might be the most sexually charged song on the album, even though we have like
it
Wood.
is.
Like,
It is. It's genuinely the most sexually charged song on the album, and I kind of want to put a pin in that. We'll circle back because I think there's something at work that I want to touch on and talk about, especially as we get into the later half of the album.
okay, so we're circling
Which
back later, not today.
no, we're circle back today because I
Okay,
do
okay,
want to talk
okay.
about it. But I think it's like a thread that we can start pulling today and
Ooh.
continue to come back to on other songs.
Okay, so
Um,
here we have this kind of, I would say a ping ponging between something that's seen as negative, and she spins it into like it's something positive, right? It's tacky,
Mhm.
but oh, it's actually talking dirty. It's nasty,
Yes.
but you're actually kind of flirting,
It's
right?
flirting.
Yeah.
I think it's so I love the way she says it too. Like,
Yes.
you think I'm tacky, baby. Stop talking dirty to me. Like she like and Taylor gets on the in the bridge and like towards the end, like in her voice, it's like, oh, she's climaxing. Like it's so like she's like, oh my God, stop. Like she's like fanning herself, like you can feel it.
Yeah.
Um, and I love that you can hear like the comma of you think I'm tacky, and then the way she says baby. I've never heard Taylor say baby the way she says baby in that line. And I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. And I love the
Yeah.
chorusiness that she does in the back and forth.
Mhm.
You think I'm tacky, baby, and then the stop talking dirty to me is like this girl chorus, and it sounded nasty. And then
Mhm.
again, feels like you're flirting with me. It really builds the bridge up and up, and then it goes solo again. I mind my business. God's my witness that I don't provoke it. And then you get
Yeah.
this the pre climax, and then the oh
Yeah.
of the climax.
Yeah. She's like, I swear to God. She's like, God, I don't say anything. I don't do anything to this girl. Um, Yet here we are. And it's again, it's Taylor had said something along the lines of what I swear I don't love the drama, it loves me. She's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do
Mm.
anything but be nice. I wasn't even thinking about her. And next thing I look, and they're chopped off hands with friendship bracelets on them. What did I do? But she's like, you know what? It's kind of making me wet. Like, ooh, you love me. Like, wait.
Yeah, and in the clean version, it says sweat, but very
Mm-hmm.
similar, right? It's she's getting hot and bothered,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think it's addicting. This bridge is addicting. Like you,
I
oh,
know. I run
it's
it back all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
wait. She's so funny for it.
and it's you know me and my little word rhymes like tacky,
Mhm,
dirty, nasty, flirting, right? So we
mhm.
have
We're doing
this,
a lot of
yeah,
E.
and then we're building up to the I guess the wet is kind of like it doesn't I don't think it
Yep.
rhymes with anything else, right? But it's supposed to be that kind of that punch at the end that doesn't fit the
Mhm.
rhyme, but in doing so it really stands out.
And
Um,
we talk about like the production of the song on when she says wet. Like it's like it cuts out, but then it comes in. Like there's a guitar. I don't know what you would call it. Um, but it like cuts out. It's kind of making me wet, and then the bridge, not the bridge, the chorus like overlays on top of that.
mm-hmm,
And it's so good and it's so fun. You could tell she was having the time of her life
100%.
making fun of this girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuz and then we go back into the chorus, right? Cuz it's actually sweet all the time you spent on me. Honestly lovely, all
Mhm,
the effort you put in. And here we have a lot more of this. It's like richer. It's it's got so many more layers. And then this outro. It's
mhm.
actually romantic and then has this like kind of distorted microphone sound. You've just given me so much attention.
Tension. And the thing about this part, Hannah, that gets me, she goes, "You just give me so much," and you can hear her like, like breathing in, gasping, and then going attention. It's
It's so
so
good.
good. She's so
And she's got some
funny.
like la 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 la's in the back. It's
La la
and
la.
she I mean
She wop. Romantic.
and she's kind of done this distorted sound before. I think better than Revenge. I think she in the intro
Mhm.
she kind of does it. I mean, this is not Taylor's like first time foraying into kind of this rockish sound. I can't remember the other songs off the top of my head, but it is very like Speak Now y to
Mhm.
me. This might be the meanest song since Better Than Revenge, right?
Yeah, like it's mean, but it's not mean. Like she could have been meaner. Like she could have been meaner. It is bitchy. It's
Yes.
bitchy. And I
Yes.
think like it's not mean as it could be. It's bitchy is what it is. Um as she should be. Like good for her. I think it's allowed. Again, I think the playground that this is allowed on. You're allowed to play this way in song. Like low key in song, you can say a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's when you take it off the playground and off the field that it becomes an issue. Um, it's brat, if you will. She's bratty. She's being a brat. And it works.
Yeah. And I love the whole thing being like a call, not a callback, but I do just think that it's, I guess we can, it's it's kind of playing with this idea of like what does it mean to be a nice girl, or like, or a nice pop star, I guess, in the sense of Taylor Swift, right? She's had songs like "You Need to Calm Down," "We All Got Crowns," right? But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I think this persona gives her this opportunity to be like, you know what, like, look, we all got crowns, but if you come for me, I like, what do you
Yeah.
want me to
You
do?
need to remember my dick's bigger. Like,
Mm-hmm.
un-
Mm-hmm.
this is a song where Taylor's reminding her, like, hey, this one song is going to outstream your entire album, and I know that's going to make you feel insecure, and I hope it does.
Yeah, or at least to be like, look, it just, you can hate me, and that's fine. I think that's the thing too. Like, I don't think people thought that Taylor would ever respond, but she totally has the right to, and she can. It's like, good for
Yep.
her. Like,
She's allowed to respond. Like, I don't know. So many people were like, she should have never responded to Charlie. Everybody was like, we are Charlie XCX posting sympathy as a knife in their story. And I was like, for what reason? Mind you, Charlie has a meaner song where she sings about how an artist who's smaller than her is obsessed with her. And it's meaner.
what's the song?
Um, it's Von Dutch. She's
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
your number one. I'm your number one. You wouldn't fuck unless somebody's famous. Like, it was meaner.
yeah, yeah.
So I think, like, I'm like, this is completely loud. It's not mean enough. Honestly, she could have gotten worse. But this is actually the point where I want to make the thread I want to pull on is that in the life of a showgirl, Taylor uses sex in such an interesting way. And it's interesting because she uses sex in like um sexual imagery or like sexual diction choices to show different things. So like in father figure, she uses it's like very predatory. It's sex as power.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, romantic is also sex as power.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where
It's
she, yeah, like
for
she's asserting herself that she's the big dog. So we have another like usage of sex in this. Later on in the album, we'll get like sex as connection, sex as like other things. But here we have sex like again, the act of like it's making me wet. Like she's like, it makes me feel good to have power over you,
yeah,
like to be big, like to know that I'm living rent free in your mind. So I
yeah.
think that's really interesting. I think that's such an interesting thing for her to do because in past albums when Taylor has used sex, um, or like have has mentioned
Well,
it
I feel
in
like in the
some
past
way,
she's only kind of used sex as connection with a partner
yeah,
usually,
it's
but
been sex as like connection or like lack of,
yeah.
or sex where she then feels bad. If we like look at guilty as sin,
Mm-hmm.
and we look at like some other things, like you have like it made her feel icky, but here it's like I am in power and I feel empowered,
Yeah.
empowered, like em. Versus in father figure, like the sex in that song was sex as, as a way to symbolize like power, money, and like control.
Mm.
Um, versus here, it's like I'm the big dog.
I love that,
And it's very
Exquisite.
interesting.
I love that.
Thank you.
And
It's just interesting to me.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and it'll be a thread we can pull on for some later songs.
Yeah. And I think that this song overall, like the production, I think is phenomenal. It really does sound like it's from, that grungy pop rock that Taylor and I grew up
Hmm.
with. And I think she sounds incredible. The
Yes.
the artistry of her voice, the way she's so evocative, like we said, like talking about how she's feeling hot and bothered and you could hear it in her voice, and the
Hmm.
that line of condescension is mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah, it's literally Chef's Kiss. And this is one of those songs, again, like you really get into Taylor as performer, like Taylor as like this is obvious like part of being a showgirl, being a performer. And we'll get this later like on Canceled. But I mean Taylor's performer like what you're saying, like how she's evoking things with her voice, like the way she says tacky baby, like it's like sliding off, like it's coming from the back of her tongue where she's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
stop talking dirty to me. Like I when I hear you think I'm tacky baby, I picture there is that Taylor photo, this Taylor image. Do you know in Bejeweled when she is like in, she's got her hair slicked back and she like looks over her shoulder?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the image of Taylor that I get in my head when I hear "You Think I'm Tacky, Baby." Like it's in, like it's so good.
Yeah, and I think that, yeah, I think that this side of a showgirl is fun, right? Like the girlies are fighting, like let them fight a little. Like that's the pop
Let
world.
women be bitches. It's allowed.
Uh, so yeah, this is a fun little song. I think that I think honestly, I think Charlie herself is flattered. I don't know if she has it on her playlist, but I think was definitely surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised if she kind of goes like, "Oh, Taylor, like props," and then moved on. I don't think she's gonna respond, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna say my opinion.
All right, cool, 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 cool. No big deal. No big deal. I'm I'm
I do
I'm
think she's
I'm
gonna be
such.
like, it's Brat though. Like, yeah, that is Brat.
Yeah, it is Brat. Like that's the thing. She can't complain. Like this is literally Brat. Like
Like, this is what you wanted.
yeah, and I think there is power to that too, to letting you know girls and boys, everyone know, like, hey, like if someone steps to you, you can say it's actually romantic, and there's power in reclaiming that.
Yeah, you can step back.
Oh,
Like, you can. It doesn't matter if people think it's punching down. If they hit first, hit back. Um, Even though Taylor also says like the moon should never howl back, but that's in a completely different situation.
yeah, yeah. And people are complex.
Yeah,
Every situation's different. Um,
exactly. Sometimes you can.
so, yeah, it depends on the mood. It depends on is Mercury in retrograde or not, right? I don't know. Is it a full
Exactly.
moon? Is it a new moon? Well, and also, how much have you been talking about me? I think that's the thing we don't know, right? Like, if it was just
Hmm.
once, the moon doesn't have to howl back. But maybe if it was like, it happened a lot, then,
If it's nonstop,
yeah,
and also like again, it's nonstop, and you're constantly talking about me because Taylor lets us know like this is not a one-time thing. It's every time you get high.
yep,
And when you feel brave, because you would never say that shit to my face. Like you would never say it as long as like you'll even say it in front of people who know me, but never to my face. Like I just can't respect it.
well, we are.
Yeah.
What is the emoji we're going to do for this week?
We should do kissy lips. The lips, the
Oh yes, kissy lips would be perfect. Go for it, everybody. XOXO. Oh my gosh, it's so XOXO Gossip Girl,
yeah, XOXO
which is
Gossip
also
Girl.
very this song.
Yeah, let's think it is Gossip Girl.
Yeah, and everyone who's pressed obviously didn't care about doesn't never watch like the OC or Gossip Girl or any of those shows where being catty is part of the fun. Like, sorry,
Hmm.
sorry.
Hmm.
Not sorry. But yeah, we are so glad that you guys have tuned in. We are hopefully going to be back on our normal schedule now that I'm back in LA. And
Yes.
what's the next song we're doing? What's after Actually Romantic?
Wish
Oh my
list.
god, my
Got a wish
baby! Oh
list.
my gosh,
I
I'm
just
so
want
excited.
you.
And a quick heads up, if you've made it this far and you haven't like ended the episode, we are thinking about doing something for the documentary. We aren't sure what yet. We don't know if we're gonna do like just a recap one, but we will let you guys know. You'll be the first to know,
Mhm.
because we don't announce anything anywhere else. So you guys will be the first to know. And yeah, we can't wait to talk to you guys next time for Wish List.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh, so excited. Bye, everyone.
Bye.